Welcome to this tutorial on how to search for and download social science datasets on SWISSUbase. FORCE, the Swiss Center of Expertise in the Social Sciences, is responsible for social science projects submitted to SWISSUbase. In this tutorial, we'll show you the key steps to search for a social science project and download the associated datasets. Before we begin, we would like to introduce the structure of SWISSUbase, as we believe that understanding this organization helps users better navigate the platform to find and download data. SWISSUbase is organized into 3 hierarchical levels. The first level is the project, which serves as the central unit. Each project can contain one or more dataset entries, which make up the secondary level. Finally, each dataset entry includes several files, representing the third level. Now that the SWISSUbase hierarchy has been presented, we can begin exploring the platform to find a project and download the corresponding data. When you are on the SWISSUbase main page, click on Catalog in the main menu. In the left-hand menu, you'll find various categories to filter your search. To display only projects that include datasets, click on Only Projects with Datasets. Then, under the Data Access category, you can select the type of access contract. Open datasets are publicly available under a Creative Commons license, and no registration or login is required to access them. However, such datasets are less common. A restricted dataset requires a SWISSUbase account and acceptance of the user agreement. Additional restrictions may apply. For example, the data might be limited to research use only or available for both research and teaching. In some cases, you may need to request permission from the author before you can access the data. You can also refine your search by selecting different categories. To access data preserved by FORCE, choose Social Sciences under the scientific domain. You may also filter by geographical area or by the language used in the research project description. Let's choose a project to explore the structure of SWISSUbase. The page opens with the project, which is the first level of the SWISSUbase hierarchy. This level provides various information about the project. By clicking on General Description, you can access information such as the study period, the geographical area, and a description of the project. The funding, references, and methods sections provide more details about the project. Now click on Dataset. You are now on the second level of the hierarchy. As explained in the introduction of the video, the second level can contain one or more datasets linked to the project. In this example, the project contains only one dataset. By clicking on the dataset, you will get to the Overview page. The Overview page provides you with various pieces of information about the dataset, such as its description, DOI, language used, and bibliographical citation. The Collection Mode section gives you more details about how the data were collected, and the Usage License explains the terms of the contract governing the use of these data. By clicking on Files, you access the third level of the SWISSUbase hierarchy. This level contains the various data files and related documentation associated with the dataset. You can consult the documentation publicly accessible without even downloading the data. To do so, navigate to the documentation data and open it. Then, click on File and use the download link to retrieve the file. This may provide additional insights into its contents. If you want to download the data, return to the Overview page by using the breadcrumb menu. Then, in the top right corner, click on Start Download to access the data and related documentation. Open data, such as datasets distributed under a Creative Commons or CC license, does not require an account or a signed agreement. For restricted datasets, you need to fill out a download request form. First, specify the intended use of the data. Then, provide a brief description explaining your use. Next, select a duration for data usage. If you plan to publish content related to the data, check the Publication Planned box. Finally, read and accept the download contract. For individuals affiliated with a Swiss academic institution, downloads are available directly unless prior authorization from the author is required. To track the progress of your request, you can click on My Downloads. If your download is available, a green label marked Valid will appear. If it is still awaiting confirmation, you will see an orange Pending label. A purple label indicates that your request has been declined. Congratulations! You now know how to search for and download datasets on SWISSUbase. You're now ready to explore and make the most of the platform's resources.